She plays with the kind of passion that made the sparks fly. Now you can see the smoke from Chicago skies. That'll lead you to the fire you find in her eyes. Today's poet is Candace Parker. You may have seen her on TNT, but did you know her game was made from TNT? One of the most explosive athletes the W has ever seen, and now that the smoke is starting to settle on her career, I learned that the poetry has always been in the debris. A metaphor for saying that she is everywhere, but actually, the poetry is in her ability to do everything. She is the picture of versatility. If you see her on court, you might see that she's a defense attorney, protecting the rim at all costs from players who take offense. But try to score and she'll be the judge of that. Might swat your joint to the jury and now you locked up for that. Then you might catch her in sales, the way she sell her shot. She might have the best pitch in the league, eyes on the rim, got defenders off their feet like a standing ovation. But keep your eyes on CP. From sales to salons, you fell for her eyes, but keep your sight on her hands. I don't know what's on her nails before the start of the game, but her hands always end up polished when she get a touch in the paint. She can catch anything her way. She never panic when she play. As soon as she posts up, they like to dig at the ball and put their hands up in her face. She got 3 seconds, but the clock is slower in her brain. She knows just how long to wait to make her move. One Mississippi 2, one dribble to see what the defense will do. By the next one, she knows exactly what to do. The W's premier point forward makes sense since that's where the game has went since he came in the wake. The past decade and a half, one thing remains from LA to Chicago. It doesn't matter what coast she on, you can't stop her from getting to the next one with the rock in her hands. She always gets it off the top shelf, then push the rock in the vans. She see the floor in a glance, but if you watch her eyes, you'll never see where she passed. But everyone gets a touch cause what she's seen in advance. Have you seen Candace Parker lately? I think she on TNT. You think I'm talking about TV, I'm talking about her chemistry. I think she on trinitro-toluene. She break the game down on TNT. I broke her game down and found it poetry. One of the greatest players we've ever seen. Makes sense cause she could do everything.